So this newest attack by AH is a nasty piece of work. It's Rolling Stone deciding that they're going to come after my channel by interviewing and quoting a dishonest report from one Bot Sentinel's Christopher Boozy, who is on AH's payroll. I'm going to say that again very clearly. On AH's payroll. Now, they don't report this conflict of interest at first. It took a lot of noise on social media to get them to add this, and this isn't correct, by the way. They say that Bot Sentinel, they noted it in this report. They didn't note the conflict of interest at all. Now, I want you to note this everywhere, too. I do not want you talking to anyone that is involved within this, though. Just tell everyone what's happening. Why? Because there's more of this coming. Taylor Lorenz for the Washington Post, they're going to get involved. We probably have other people getting involved too. This is going to be something. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. By the way, I hope you are doing excellently. Rolling Stone has decided to take aim at multiple channels. Mine is the only one with this type of content, though. They decide that they're going to interview Bot Sentinel's founder, Christopher Boozy. You can see that noted right here. And like I said, they didn't disclose any conflict of interest with this person, them being on the payroll of AH, until noise was made about this. In the aftermath, they note, I want you to listen to this here because it is wrong. While the report notes that Bot Sentinel has been hired by AH's team in the past to determine how much online hate was organic, they write that, quote unquote, no one hired Bot Sentinel to compile and publish this report. Now, the thing that they're quoting is this disclaimer right here. You notice the black background? That's because I posted this. That's how they ended up seeing it, and I know that's how they ran across it. This is the newest report, the one that they say that was from, right? Yeah, it's not from that at all. It's actually from an earlier report from 7/18/2022. If you roll past the table of contents and the key findings, you find this noted here. Right in this disclaimer, 2020, AH's legal team, they contact Bot Sentinel. AH's legal team, they hire them for work. They don't disclose it. And Rolling Stone, they don't note it, like I said. And that's just one of several problems. See, Rolling Stone, they are going to misquote what is cherry-picked information. I'll show you that in just a second. And the problem with this is that Rolling Stone, they engage in worsening it so they can try to take channels down. They note here that Christopher Boozy, he's already trying to flag down videos. Rolling Stone is following up, getting videos taken down. So they are false flagging content. Take this example here. I'm going to read this to you, then I'm going to show you what they're quoting, and you tell me if these things align. So cashing in on the public's morbid fantasy with the JD trial, one creator made over 128 videos making hurtful comments about AH's body and defamatory claims about her testimony in the trial. Within the video, her name was mentioned over 6,000 times, according to the report. So you see how that is. It tells you there are over 128 videos that make hurtful comments and defamatory claims. Now compare that to what was actually said here. I mean, this is Bot Sentinel coming after me. And remember, when you're looking at this, they compiled 35 pages of hit piece. This is not research. Research is empirical. It doesn't use labels like victim or misogyny or anti-feminist. That's not research at all. But beyond that, remember, they didn't bring up any other channels that covered JD versus AH. I was the only one. What channel was hyper fixated on in the trial? Mine got named 6 times by AH. They have a conflict of interest. They accepted money from them. Gets the old noggin jogging, doesn't it? But listen to this here. That Umbrella Guy. Guy. Misogynistic and anti-feminist content were readily available on the platform. One such channel, That Umbrella Guy. Where is that content, by the way? Misogynistic? Does that include calling out everyone from Kevin Spacey, Shia LaBeouf? We're talking comic creators, male, female, and otherwise. Does that include that? No, not at all. But That Umbrella Guy helped foster misogynistic and dehumanizing opinions toward women. Again, this isn't empirical research. Those are hit piece standards. His latest victim, you notice that word there, victim, was AH. He published 128 videos about the actress. When we analyzed the transcript, we discovered that Umbrella Guy mentioned AH over 6,100 times. Now, I don't mention her actual name in videos, so unless it was a screw up once or twice, they were looking at live streams. Most of my live streams that are readily available, those dealt with the trial. So I cover 13 to 15 hours of actual trial footage. Yeah, I'm going to mention her name. That is crazy to say otherwise. Now, if that's not intellectually dishonest enough for you, look at this, because it takes the prize. You have quotes, right? These are supposed to be quotes from me. Drink this in, too. I want you to hear what they say I said versus what you hear. This is supposed to be all one statement, right? Got psycho eyes, looks crazy, a nut, disgusting. That's what they say I say, right? No gaps, nothing else. That's exactly what I'm quoted as. So this is where he's linked to. I'm only going to play some of it because you're not even going to get to part of what I said, but this is actually a statement in partial context. You don't get where it came from before. She's got those psycho eyes. She's trying to dress she's trying to dress like conservatively. She's dressing down there, and she looks crazy. She looks crazy. Man, Depp, I feel bad for that man. She's got to be, again, she has got to have some sway. She has to be a very effective manipulator. People always bring up sexuality, and it's more than that, because people in the down hours, they find a way to worm in and pretend they're that thing that you're missing in your life. And he's obviously missing something, because he's a heavy substance user. He's got all the money that, you can buy your small islands, and yet still, again, he's missing something in life. And she wanted to pretend to be that. The Rolling Stone embraces this level of intellectual dishonesty, too. Taking statements like, hey, that place that we see in the exhibit that she's pointing out, I think it looks like herpes. She brought up herpes, by the way, in unsealed documents. She brought it up first. The media applauded. I'm not supposed to be able to talk about that. As far as the end result for the trial goes, I said he shouldn't give her any settlement. He shouldn't leave her any ground. He should take everything away. That's not an attack on somebody. That is a statement of opinion, and I stand by that. Someone tries to ruin you, you don't give ground and concede. This is the way this attack looks. It's just going to get nastier, too. Washington Post, Taylor Lorenz is up next. They told me, going to use your real name in this. Going to come after you. They're trending on Twitter now for it, too. But anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. And as always, I appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. Thank you. I can't say that enough. Share this everywhere, too. And again, you want to help out? Check out the links in the description. But you being here, that matters most of all. Thank you. Appreciate you. End it here. See you soon.